I'm continuing my series of Loretta reviews with Season 2, Episode 17, For Want of a Boot. So, for the premise of this episode, Hawkeye has a hole in his boot, much like I got a hole in my slipper. So, the entire episode is because he's trying to get a new pair of boots. Well, first he puts Frank's birthday card in his boot to try to plug the hole. Frank does get it back. But it goes on a bunch of things. He goes to the supply sergeant, so this is our first appearance as Sergeant Zale, and Zale agrees to expedite Hawkeye's boots if he can get Zale an appointment with the dentist. The dentist will agree to see Zale if Hawkeye can get Henry to give the dentist a 3-day pass to Tokyo. Henry will agree to give the dentist a 3-day pass to Tokyo if Hawkeye will get Margaret to not send the report that she's preparing on Colonel Blake, on Henry, up to one of the generals, and then she'll agree not to do that if Hawkeye arranges a birthday party for Frank, and then in order to get a cake for the party, because then they don't trust the cook, Hawkeye will have to set Raider up on a date with Nurse Murphy, and Nurse Murphy will agree to go on a date with Raider if Hawkeye can arrange a hairdryer, and Klinger will allow the use of his hairdryer for this if Hawkeye and Chapel can get Frank to sign off on discharge papers, basically Section 8 papers, to get him out of the army. Yeah, it's one of those episodes, wheeling and dealing. I think they've done one or two other episodes like this total. I don't remember exactly, but it all falls apart. Frank does not want to let Klinger out of the army, calling him a pervert. I'm just saying, and Hawkeye brings this up, gee, just keep all the perverts in the army, or something along those lines. Yeah, if Frank and Margaret do think Klinger is crazy, they don't think he should be wearing women's clothes, they think he should be out of the army. So why don't they sign? Easy, because Hawkeye asked them to. I legitimately think that's the reason why, because Hawkeye asked them. I don't know, but that's where it starts to fall apart. Klinger retrieves his hair dryer. The date is called off, so Radar takes the cake away. The party falls apart, so Margaret decides that she's going to add all this to her report to the general. Henry tears up the 3-day pass. The dentist is not going to see Zale, and Zale won't expedite Hawkeye's boots. And Hawkeye did this all for the want of a boot. Just one boot, not 2 boots, 1 boot. Just like my slippers, I got one fine and my other one has the hole in it. So, all that goes on. And what does Hawkeye do in the end? Well, he replaced his boot with a golf club bag at the end. It's hilarious, but really this episode is just a bunch of, basically, I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back, a bunch of quid pro quos in order to get stuff done. And of course it falls apart because they eventually get to a point where there's no agreement to be made and it falls apart. So like I said, fun, enjoyable episode, not much going on. But you know what? Wearing a golf bag because it's wintertime, I'm pretty sure the rest of his leg is actually a bit warmer than his other leg, so positive. Anyhow, I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you, always.